What if I told you that European giants like Volkswagen, BMW, and Mercedes, names synonymous with luxury, engineering excellence, and dominance in the automotive world, are facing some of their toughest challenges yet? And not from their traditional rivals, but from a company that many hadn't even heard of a decade ago, BYD. This Chinese powerhouse, short for Build Your Dreams, has rapidly risen to become one of the biggest threats to these European legends. BYD has done more than just enter the competitive automotive arena. It has disrupted it. Armed with advanced battery technology, vertically integrated manufacturing, and a commitment to producing high-quality yet affordable electric vehicles, BYD has made European automakers rethink their strategies and scramble to catch up. The stakes couldn't be higher. For decades, brands like Volkswagen, BMW, and Mercedes have been the gold standard in automotive innovation and design. Yet, as the global shift toward electric vehicles accelerates, these giants are finding it increasingly difficult to compete with BYD's combination of cutting-edge technology, efficient production, and a rapidly expanding global footprint. In today's video, we'll explore exactly why BYD has become such a formidable competitor. We'll look at how the company started from humble beginnings as a battery maker, why its focus on vertical integration gives it a massive edge, and how its recent move into European markets has shaken the very foundations of Europe's automotive industry. But that's not all. We'll also dive into how BYD stacks up against Tesla in the battle for EV supremacy, why its blade battery technology has set a new benchmark in safety and efficiency, and what this company's future looks like in an increasingly competitive global market. So, stay tuned as we uncover the fascinating story of BYD, the company that's challenging automotive giants, redefining the electric vehicle industry, and proving that the future of transportation is being built in unexpected places. If you're ready to dive in, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's get started. Wang Chuanfu's early life. Wang Chuanfu's story is as much about resilience as it is about innovation. Born in 1966 into a rural farming family in Anhui Province, Wang's childhood was marked by challenges. Orphaned at a young age, he was raised by his elder brother and sister, who sacrificed much to support his education. Despite the odds, Wang excelled academically, earning a degree in chemistry from the Central South University and later specializing in material science at the Chinese Academy of Sciences. It was during these years that Wang's curiosity for materials, particularly batteries, began to take shape. He wasn't just a scientist, he was a problem solver with a vision. The birth of BYD, a bold beginning. In 1995, Wang Chuanfu founded BYD, short for Build Your Dreams, with a clear mission to challenge the dominance of Japanese and Korean companies in the rechargeable battery market. At the time, these companies had a near monopoly, and their products were expensive. Wang's strategy was simple but revolutionary: produce high-quality batteries at lower costs by leveraging local resources and skilled Chinese labor. BYD started small, operating out of a factory in Shenzhen with just a handful of employees. But Wang's scientific expertise and ability to streamline production processes allowed BYD to quickly scale up. The company began producing batteries that were not only affordable but also reliable, qualities that attracted the attention of major global brands. BYD's breakthrough came in the late 1990s when it secured contracts with major tech giants like Nokia, Motorola, and Sony. These companies were the titans of the mobile phone revolution, and their devices required efficient, long-lasting batteries. BYD's ability to deliver at scale and at competitive prices made it a preferred supplier. By the early 2000s, BYD was no longer just another manufacturer. It was a disruptor. It had broken into a highly competitive market, dominated by established players, and emerged as a leader. This success provided the foundation for Wang's next big idea: the bold leap into automobiles. But Wang Chuanfu wasn't content to rest on his achievements. In 2003, he made a move that surprised everyone. BYD acquired Qinchuan Automobile Company, a struggling Chinese car manufacturer. At the time, the decision raised eyebrows. Why would a battery company venture into the automotive industry? especially when BYD had no prior experience in car manufacturing. But Wang saw something others didn't: the potential of electric vehicles. His vision was clear: combine BYD's expertise in batteries with the growing need for cleaner, more sustainable transportation solutions. BYD's first automotive success. The F3. BYD's first notable success in the automotive world came with the release of the F3, a compact sedan that quickly became a bestseller in China. The F3 wasn't revolutionary in its design. It borrowed heavily from existing models like the Toyota Corolla. But it was affordable, reliable, and backed by BYD's growing reputation for quality. The F3 proved that BYD could compete in the automotive market, but Wang Chuanfu's real goal wasn't to make traditional cars. It was to revolutionize the industry with electric vehicles. This marked the beginning of BYD's transformation into a global EV powerhouse. The path to greatness. BYD's rise in the automotive industry is a testament to innovation and strategic vision. From its first plug-in hybrid, the F3DM, to its flagship electric vehicles like the Tang and Han, BYD has gone from strength to strength. However, the company's story isn't just about the cars. It's about how BYD has revolutionized the entire electric vehicle supply chain. What truly sets BYD apart is its mastery of vertical integration. While many traditional automakers rely on third-party suppliers for key components, such as batteries, motors, and chips, BYD takes a completely different approach. They produce nearly everything in-house. From the batteries that power their cars, to the motors, semiconductors, and even the software that controls them, BYD controls every aspect of the manufacturing process. Why is this important? Because it gives BYD unparalleled control over both costs and quality. With less reliance on external suppliers, BYD is able to ensure the consistency of its product, scale up production rapidly, and offer competitive pricing, all while maintaining tight control over innovation. In a fiercely competitive EV market, this is a significant advantage. One of the key innovations that has helped BYD set itself apart is its breakthrough in battery technology. In 2020, BYD unveiled the Blade battery, an innovation that redefined not just the performance but the safety and longevity of electric vehicle batteries. Unlike traditional lithium-ion batteries, which can be volatile and prone to fire risks, the Blade battery is designed to be much safer. Even in extreme conditions, such as punctures or exposure to fire, the Blade battery maintains its integrity, making it one of the safest EV batteries on the market today. This technology earned BYD global recognition, positioning the company as not only a leader in EV manufacturing, but also in battery safety. The Blade battery set a new standard in the industry, and today, it's featured in many of BYD's top-selling vehicles, further solidifying their place as a global powerhouse. But BYD's ambition doesn't stop at passenger cars. The company has expanded into electric buses, trucks, and even monorails, completely transforming urban mobility across the globe. Today, BYD electric buses are a common sight in cities like London, Los Angeles, and Bogota, playing a key role in the transition to cleaner, greener public transportation. BYD's electric buses aren't just an alternative to traditional fossil-fueled buses. They represent the future of urban mobility. With over 70% of the world's population expected to live in cities by 2050, the demand for sustainable, efficient public transport is higher than ever. BYD is meeting this demand head-on, providing eco-friendly, cost-effective solutions to cities worldwide. BYD's electric buses are already a staple in some of the world's most forward-thinking cities, proving that BYD isn't just focused on cars. They're shaping the future of transportation as a whole. In addition to electric buses, BYD's trucks are also gaining ground in the global market. From electric delivery vans to large freight trucks, BYD is pioneering the electrification of commercial vehicles, which represents a huge opportunity as more industries strive to cut their carbon emissions. With these impressive strides in both passenger vehicles and commercial transport, BYD has proven that it's not just an automaker. It's a driving force in the global push for cleaner, more sustainable mobility solutions. From its early days as a battery manufacturer to becoming the world's largest electric vehicle producer, BYD's journey is a testament to how innovation, vertical integration, and a forward-thinking approach can disrupt entire industries. With the Blade battery and its diverse range of electric transportation solutions, BYD is not just riding the wave of the future, they're building it. BYD's bold entry into Europe. In 2020, BYD made a bold and strategic move that would forever change the European automotive landscape, entering the highly competitive European market. While many Chinese brands have struggled to make a mark overseas, BYD had a different approach. Instead of merely flooding the market with low-cost options, it chose to focus on what matters most to European consumers: quality, affordability, and eco-friendliness. In short, BYD was ready to take on Europe's premium automakers head-on. BYD's European journey began in Norway, a country that has become the epicenter of electric vehicle adoption. Known for its eco-conscious consumers and government incentives for EVs, Norway was the perfect place for BYD to introduce its flagship electric SUV, the BYD Tang. The response was overwhelming. Within months, the BYD Tang quickly gained popularity among Norwegian drivers. With its long range, advanced features, and affordable price point, the Tang proved that Chinese EVs could not only compete with European standards, but exceed them in many areas. From there, BYD didn't stop. The company expanded its presence to countries like Germany, the home of BMW and Volkswagen France, and the Netherlands. Each new market was carefully chosen, not just based on the demand for electric vehicles, but also to make a statement. BYD wasn't just selling cars. It was establishing itself as a serious player in Europe's rapidly evolving automotive market. Unlike some of its competitors, BYD wasn't trying to push vehicles that would only appeal to a niche market. The company recognized that European consumers want choice. Vehicles that offer more than just a ride, but an experience. Models like the Atto 3 and Dolphin cater to a variety of driving preferences. The Atto 3, a compact SUV, delivers a modern design with cutting-edge tech, while the Dolphin, an affordable city car, offers the kind of practicality that fits perfectly into Europe's urban lifestyle. But BYD's success wasn't just about offering great cars. It was about timing. As European governments tighten emissions regulations and push for a cleaner, greener future, there was a growing need for affordable, sustainable alternatives to traditional gas-powered cars. This was where BYD's vision and European policies aligned perfectly. With countries like France and Germany aiming for zero-emission zones and offering strong subsidies for EV purchases, BYD positioned itself as the perfect solution for consumers looking for eco-friendly, cost-effective vehicles. While established European brands like Volkswagen and BMW were still grappling with the transition to electric vehicles, BYD was already ahead of the curve. The company's vertical integration strategy allowed it to keep costs low and quality high. Unlike many traditional car makers, BYD wasn't reliant on third-party suppliers for batteries and key components, which allowed the company to produce high-performance electric cars at competitive prices. As a result, BYD became a trusted alternative for European consumers who were looking for an affordable yet reliable EV. In fact, BYD's success in Europe wasn't just about selling cars, it was about building trust. Over the past few years, BYD has shown European consumers that a Chinese-made vehicle can not only be reliable, but also stylish, safe, and innovative. The company has now become a leader in several European markets, and its market share continues to grow as more and more consumers make the switch to electric vehicles. As BYD continues to expand across Europe, its message is clear. It's not just here to compete, it's here to dominate. With a combination of cutting-edge technology, a focus on sustainability, and a pricing strategy that appeals to the masses, BYD has positioned itself as a strong contender in Europe's highly competitive automotive market. And this is just the beginning. So what does this all mean for the European automotive giants? Will BYD continue to thrive in this region and challenge the old guard of luxury and performance? Or will European automakers fight back? Let's dive deeper into the shift that's happening in Europe and see how BYD's success could reshape the future of the continent's automotive industry. BYD's rise has sent shockwaves through the European auto industry, and it's easy to see why. Traditional automakers who have long dominated the global car market are now facing a new competitor in the electric vehicle, EV space, one that's challenging their very business model. These companies, including Mercedes, Audi, and Volkswagen, have been struggling with a massive transition. After years of perfecting combustion engine technology, they're now racing against time to catch up with the world's shift toward clean, electric mobility. And just when they thought they were getting ahead with their own electric offerings, in comes BYD. The Tesla versus BYD showdown. When it comes to EV dominance, there's one ultimate showdown that's taking the world by storm: BYD versus Tesla. On one side, we have Tesla, the trailblazer that essentially redefined what electric vehicles could be. It made EVs cool, desirable, and synonymous with cutting-edge technology. From electric sedans to high-performance SUVs, Tesla has earned its reputation as the luxury EV maker with a visionary approach to autonomous driving, battery tech, and premium quality. On the other hand, we have BYD, the affordable powerhouse that's rapidly outpacing Tesla in global sales. With its strategic focus on mass market appeal, BYD has been revolutionizing the EV space, offering an array of affordable, reliable, and well-designed vehicles that cater to everyday consumers. But here's the kicker. While Tesla's approach is centered on luxury, innovation, and tech, BYD is taking a different route. Tesla is all about high-end models equipped with the latest in autonomous driving capabilities and battery technology. Their cars are performance-oriented, attracting those willing to pay a premium for cutting-edge features. By contrast, BYD is all about accessibility. Their vehicles offer impressive features, solid build quality, and long-range capabilities, but at a price point that is much lower than Tesla's models. This strategy of affordability without sacrificing quality has allowed BYD to quickly dominate markets, especially in developing regions and countries where the price of entry has traditionally been a barrier to EV adoption. Now, you might ask, how are these companies really stacking up in the battle for global EV supremacy? Let's break it down. Tesla may have been the first to make electric cars mainstream, and they continue to lead the charge in terms of high-tech features, self-driving, autonomous software, and their expansive supercharger network. But BYD is quickly closing the gap with a different strategy. They're scaling up production and offering more models to meet the needs of various consumer segments. Where Tesla focuses on high-performance vehicles and luxury sedans, BYD is catering to both the entry-level EV market with affordable compact cars and to the larger SUV market, offering a range of electric vehicles suited for families, businesses, and city dwellers alike. Now, let's talk about the numbers. While Tesla has set the benchmark for innovation, BYD's ability to scale production efficiently and maintain quality at a lower cost has been a game-changer. By 2022, BYD had surpassed Tesla in total global vehicle sales, securing its place as the world's largest electric vehicle manufacturer by volume. That's right. Despite Tesla's head start, BYD is selling more electric cars globally, thanks to its expansive manufacturing capacity and a much broader product lineup. While Tesla remains a leader in high-end EVs, BYD is now leading the charge in total sales, giving traditional automakers and Tesla itself serious competition in markets worldwide. Let's dive deeper into why BYD's ability to scale production has been so crucial. Tesla's gigafactories are high-tech marvels, but they're also massive, resource-intensive operations that take years to build and operate at full capacity. Tesla is currently focusing on ramping up production in specific regions, while also dealing with bottlenecks related to supply chain and battery production. BYD, on the other hand, has developed an impressive vertically integrated manufacturing process. They control almost every aspect of their EV production, from batteries to chips to electric drivetrains, which has allowed them to streamline operations and avoid some of the challenges Tesla faces. Another key factor in BYD's success is its diverse lineup of electric vehicles. Unlike Tesla, which primarily focuses on a few high-end models, BYD offers a broad range of vehicles that cater to different consumer needs. From the affordable compact electric car, the Yuan, To family-friendly SUVs like the Tang and the luxury sedan, the Han EV, BYD covers all the bases. And let's not forget their electric buses, a rapidly growing segment that could play a massive role in shaping the future of public transportation around the world. This versatility and broad appeal have allowed BYD to dominate markets in China and other countries that are eager to make the shift to electric mobility. While Tesla leads in innovation, BYD has mastered the art of scaling production, expanding its product range, and providing affordable options without compromising on quality. Tesla's innovation will always be at the forefront, but BYD's strategy of catering to the masses and meeting growing global demand has proven to be incredibly effective. Both companies have their strengths, and their rivalry is pushing the EV industry into an exciting new era, where competition leads to better products, lower prices, and faster innovation. The future of BYD. So, what's next for BYD? This is a company that's already transformed the electric vehicle, EV landscape, but the best is yet to come. With a forward-thinking approach, BYD is looking toward the future with ambitious plans to expand even further. As we speak, the company is eyeing entry into the US market, a move that will be crucial for its global expansion. BYD's American debut could completely change the EV game in the US, especially considering the market's increasing demand for affordable electric vehicles. BYD's US strategy won't just focus on selling electric cars, it will likely extend to autonomous vehicle development too. The company has already started laying the groundwork for a future where self-driving cars are the norm. It's investing heavily in artificial intelligence, robotics, and advanced sensors to create a new generation of smarter, more efficient vehicles that won't just drive themselves but will also learn and adapt to their surroundings in real time. Now, imagine a world where electric vehicles aren't just part of the transportation landscape. They're integrated into entire ecosystems that are powered by renewable energy. This is exactly what BYD is working toward with its vision for smart cities. The company is investing in innovative solutions to integrate its EVs with renewable energy sources like solar-powered charging stations and energy storage systems. Think of solar panels on the roof of your home or office, which can charge your BYD EV overnight, all while feeding excess power back into the grid. This level of integration could revolutionize how we think about energy and transportation. In fact, BYD's commitment to renewable energy goes beyond vehicles. The company is actively working on solar energy solutions and energy storage products that could help cities, businesses, and households become energy independent. With their EVs, energy storage systems, and solar technology working in unison, BYD is aiming to become a major player in the clean energy space. Making it more than just a car company, BYD could be a global leader in sustainable energy. But the road ahead for BYD is not without its challenges. While the company has made incredible strides, it faces a highly competitive environment. Other Chinese brands, such as NIO, XPeng, and Geely, are all investing heavily in EV technology and looking to claim a piece of the global EV market. With more players entering the field, BYD must stay ahead of the curve when it comes to innovation, customer service, and market expansion. On top of that, BYD will need to navigate complex geopolitical tensions. As tensions rise between China and the West, the company could face regulatory hurdles, scrutiny over its operations in certain markets, and challenges to its international expansion efforts. For example, trade policies, tariffs, and changing government regulations could impact BYD's ability to establish a strong foothold in Western markets like the US and Europe. Despite these hurdles, BYD's track record proves that it's no stranger to overcoming challenges. This is a company that started out as a battery maker, then entered the world of electric vehicles with limited resources, and now stands as the world's largest EV manufacturer. BYD has consistently shown resilience, adaptability, and a strong drive to succeed, qualities that have helped it not just survive but thrive in a rapidly changing industry. So what's next? With plans for autonomous vehicles, smart cities, and further integration of renewable energy solutions, BYD is positioning itself as a true innovator, shaping the future of transportation, energy, and sustainability. In the coming years, we can expect the company to continue its expansion into new markets, with its eyes set on becoming a dominant force in the global green energy ecosystem. BYD's future is filled with exciting possibilities, but also some uncertainties. Whether it can continue to outpace competitors like Tesla, navigate complex global markets, and maintain its commitment to sustainability will be key factors in determining its long-term success. However, if history has taught us anything, it's that BYD thrives on challenges and is always ready to push the envelope.